Okay, so the plan is 14,000 kilometres in about 6 weeks, from Sydney all the way across to Perth on predominantly asphalt, and the return trip back to Sydney is pretty much mostly dirt on iconic roads such as the Great Central Road to the geographical centre of Australia, Lambert Centre. I'll then head down to Lake Eyre, the lowest road in Australia, and then all the way up to Mount Hotham, the highest road in Australia, and then finally back home. I'm heading west along the M4 motorway, the main road that heads out of the city. Very quickly, I'm just about to ride under Lighthorse Interchange, and there's an even more impressive junction later on in the trip that I'll point out. But for now, I'm heading up and over the magnificent Blue Mountains, the natural landmark that separates the rat race of the city on one side and the slower pace of the country on the other.
Yes! That is awesome! Look at that! What a view, man! That is awesome!
How can you not love the countryside? The wide open spaces, great landscapes, rustic homes, dirt roads, and cool things to check out like Gum Swamp. It's a bit spooky looking with all the dead gum trees in the lake. It's a great spot to get the drone up. However, the pigeons didn't think so, and they made a strategic group attack. I thought pigeons were dumb, man. I'm absolutely amazed I didn't lose the drone on just day 2. Speaking of amazing...
Amazing sculpture, turn right, 200 metres. It's a pretty big call. How amazing is it? Alright, let's go check it out then, hey? Better be bloody good. Ripped off! Well, I hope you found it just as amazing as I did. Well played. Well played. Alright, next stop, let's go check out a dodgy bridge. Oh, far out, man. How dodgy is this thing? The sign said it had a 24-ton limit. Wow, look at that. Just kicking at the timber falls apart. Jesus. I don't think I'll be riding in the middle though. Oh, look at the Corellas. Heaps of them, wow. Right, next stop is from a dodgy bridge to a dodgy monument.
Where this dodgy dirt road is taking me, I'm heading to the geographical centre of New South Wales. Now, it's a pretty significant location when you think about it. However, the monument that's there does not complement the significance of its location by any means. You'll see it in a second.
Wow. Is it just me or does it look like a big pile of shit? This is one of the most significant locations in New South Wales, the geographical centre. And it looks like a big dinosaur shit. It's taller than me.
Oh, I'm really happy to come here, the Nyngan Solar Farm. And the reason I say that is because when I came out here during the Broken Hill trip 2 years ago, g'day Skippy, poor little guy. When I came out here 2 years ago, they had changed it off and I couldn't even get in because of COVID. And I was absolutely spewing because I really want to see this because my brother helped build it. He was part of the construction.
Nyngan was chosen because of its ideal location, providing consistent levels of solar radiation. Now that sounds absolutely horrible, but I guess when it comes to renewable energy, that's an awesome thing. This farm generates enough power for 33,000 homes, and I've got to be honest with you, those numbers mean nothing to me, but I do know solar is a good thing.
Well, that was awesome. First solar farm I've ever seen. And gotta say, well done, bro. Very well done. A very good evening, Cobar. It's a sight for sore eyes. A long day, but a really, really fun day. There was lots of awesome filming to be done, new roads, new sights to be seen. Really good. Really, really, really enjoyed that. Just thought I'd have a bit of a break. And my hand's been a little bit sore lately because just the other day I ended up fueling up at a petrol station. As I've taken my helmet off, one of the bees has stung me right there, and it's all swollen up now. I don't know if you can see the difference between my palms there. Oh, it's gone all red, and I mean, it's nothing to worry about. Anyways, note to self, look out for bees.
Right, there we go, Broken Hill.
first stop is the Miners' Memorial, and what a great location for a memorial, because the place looks like death itself.
Man, what a surreal place to be riding through. It just looks weird. It's just leftover slag. I don't know what they call that from the mine. It's very industrial. Duh, we're in a mine site. Wow, look at that. That's just bizarre. Now, I didn't do this last time. I ran out of time, so I didn't get a chance to come here and check out the memorial. Because today was such a effortless day, I got time to come up here and have a sticky beat.
The Miners' Memorial is a small memorial that overlooks the city, and even though it's small, it's certainly moving.
Wow, man, that was really sad. I wasn't expecting to be taken back by it so much. Some of those guys died a really horrendous way. Lead poisoning, dust on the lungs, electrocution, falling off scaffolding, falling into the mine, crushed by stones, being run over by machinery. For the wrong reasons, it's something you need to go see. That was sad. It was. That's the only way to explain it. The one that took me back the most was a bloke called Sidney Gregory. 17 years old he was.
After the heaviness of the memorial, I made my way into the Outback, the perfect place to be lost in my thoughts.
Central Australia is right in front of us here. Look at that! Yes! Holy crap, look how green it is. Wow! Since the last time I was here, that's amazing. And the views all the way to the horizon. Holy bejesus.
I made my way out the back of Silverton, not only to admire the spectacular views, but equally to find my feet again in the dirt. I was in search of confidence, and this little taste of dirt with a fully loaded bike certainly eased my nerves. The Monday Bash, the music festival, can be seen just off in the distance there. Unfortunately, day tickets weren't available, so it just means another trip later on, I guess. Because of El Nino, there was a recent deluge of heavy rains across the country that seemed to last forever. And I've got to say, the Outback was looking absolutely amazing, and I was just in awe just how green everything was.
Okay, now you might recognise this very spot from the Broken Hill movie that I made 2 years ago. I really enjoyed it here last time, and I thought I'll come back for to watch the sunset and grab a bite to eat too. You can see the music festivals over there in the distance. Bit of a bummer I can't get to it. It would have been fantastic because there's a lot of artists I like, but this ain't a bad consolation prize either. Alright, I'm pretty well set up to enjoy the sunset. I just need to find something to eat, so I'm going to use an old trick I learned at high school. One thing I was told was to never look under a rock because you don't know what's under there. Could be a lizard or even worse, a snake or something like that. But trees are a really good place to find bush tucker. No way, check that out. Look at that. What do we got here? Hot chips and a hamburger. Oh man, look at that. Sunset, hot chips, hamburger. Doesn't get any better than that.